For this build, I got an old Mobius model, Plymouth Belvedere 1 from 1965. This kit was actually very nice gluing together. Really had no problems. So I have plans for what to do for this. All I gotta do is get some paint. So let me show you what I glued together so far. Actually, let me leave that back there. For now, this is the body. And this is actually pretty shiny, so I'm gonna have to sand this down a little bit more, throw it in some simple green. It's definitely gonna need some primer. But other than that, this body is very, very nice. No flash. It's not warped, so it's pretty good. It's how it's supposed to be. Here's the back seat. And I glued the front seats together. All I do is glue the backs on. Here is the engine. Which is Mobius kits always have very, very nice engines. I left some pieces off purposely because they're going to stay chrome. Here is the front suspension. It's still loose, so I can turn the wheels. All I do is kind of pinch them in there and glue everything else down. These are the inner fenders, and I glued on the battery and the wash bag here, wash containers. There's a molded in line here. There's a steering wheel, wheel backs, steering column. For this, I glued the horns and the radiator to the radiator wall. The firewall, I just glued on the master cylinder and then the steering column. Or steering shaft, I should say. Here is the inside, the door side, door panels. Here is the hood for the car. Here's underneath. I did nothing to this. The holes are already pre-drilled. Some of them I can still drill out for other necessities. It's also the floor for the interiors in here. Molded in some mats. I can just paint those. Same thing with the carpeting. There's actually kind of a lot to this kit, a lot of pieces. So here's the dash. Here is the front and back of the car. Just got painted the same as the body. Grill and bumpers and all that, we'll go over these. There's holes you can drill out for the license plate and whatever else that is. Exhaust pipes. There's a few wheel options in here. I can make this steelies and a drag steelies. There's 4 regular, 2 big. So you can kind of see the difference. So there's that option. Here's extra pieces from the engine that I didn't use because you can a couple extra options. This is for different air cleaners. The hoses for the radiator. This is for the transmission, but that's an extra piece. I'm not going to be using it. A few extra pieces in here. Here's the other half of the exhaust pipes. And there's the back of the suspension and the drive shaft. Differential. Shocks, hood hinge. License plate, another engine part that I won't be using. Another license plate. I don't know what this is. This might be a foot pedal. I don't know. But there are a few extra pieces in here that just won't be used. Here is the chrome tree, and here is the other option of wheels. Chrome mags, 4 regular and 2 drag. This entire tree is warped, so hopefully it doesn't affect the bumpers. But here's for the center column, 2 different air cleaners for the engine, my little hub caps. I can have different head covers. There's the grill, the bumpers front and back. These are the tail lights. I don't know why I have 4. They look the same to me. So one says 32, another one says B. They look the exact same to me. There's windshield wipers, knee cappers is what I call them. For the wheels, side mirror. I don't know what this is. But rear mirror. These are probably for the headlights. Door handles. And then, oh, I forgot these. I cut these off by accident. There's those. I just got to pay them separate from the engine. I have a very big clear tree for the sides, headlights, side markers, back windshield and front windshield, and then more side windows. And for the tires, I have 4 of these. There's no brand, no name on them. They're just black and flat and smooth. Great treads though. And then I have, of course, 2 of the bigger ones for the drag. Same thing, nothing on them. So 4 little, 2 small. Yeah. That is it for this. And now all I gotta do is get it painted and put together. It's update time for my 66 Belvedere. As you can see, I got the tires on, the wheels, the engine put together, engine bay, and the interior. The wheels still turn, looking lovely. This is kind of loose. I might have to put a little bit of glue on there just to keep it from wiggling and wobbling. Both of them turn just fine. I used the bigger wheels in the back with the Steelies in the wheel hub package. This is the interior of the engine bay. I got the battery all done, the reservoir tank, firewall. Looking at this, I probably could have added some wires in here. I'll probably add a couple over here, but I should have did that before I glued these on. But well, actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm gonna probably say forget that. I probably won't. I'll just do the radiator hose here, and that's it. That's it for the engine bay. Here's the interior with the gloss red seats and sides and hull red for the floor. I think that looks nice with the darkened red. I got the dash in there and the shifter. Got the little locks that stick up on the doors. I like how this turned out. It's very nice. For underneath, I got the exhaust on. I didn't paint this yet. I have to do that. Gotta paint this aluminum. For the underneath. So there's that. Sitting there like that. I got the fronts and backs. Gloss black. I'm gonna have to repaint these because they can tell that they're orange peeled, so these will be repainted and look a little nicer. Then I have the body and the hood. The body turned out nicer, so this is pretty nice. And put the decal down for the letters on the front and back, and then the two emblems. But this is looking good. That's underneath. That's just taped on from when I painted it. I went over it again with some black. I just used a spray can because I was not liking the orange peel at all. But it's as good as that's gonna get. Put that there. Really, only thing left is the windows. So I just got the windows left and the headlights to put on. The license plates, and then the Plymouth logos, Belvedere logo, and then this for the engine. I gotta put that on. This is for the other engine option, which obviously I didn't use. So I'll throw that with the rest of my decals and the spares. Here's the other wheel option for the 4 small wheels and the 2 big, which these are very nice. I'll use these for another kit sometime. Here's the other intake for the engine option. And I just have the grills and bumpers and side mirrors left to put on. Headlights, tail lights. So I'm getting there. It's almost done. I know I mentioned the model show that's coming up on March 24th. I found their card. And it's for this Motor Madness Sydney, Motor City Madness, War Chief. That's who won previously. Did a nice job on his car. And first, second, third in all these categories. But I'll be here if I manage to squeeze this car in before it starts. This will probably be my last one. I know I said that Chrysler 300 would be the last, but I'm gonna try and squeeze this one in there. Depending on how this one turns out, I may take this or that Chrysler. But I do have a few that I'll be putting in there. Well, yeah, that's it for this car for right now, and then we'll get back to it. Alrighty, here is my 1966 Plymouth Belvedere, all done and finished in black with red interior, red wheels. I got one wheel turned and one's not because I wanted to. That's just how I set it down, but I wanted to show you that I have both wheels able to turn. I did bare metal foil for the windows, around the windows and everything. I got the decals on the front. Everything went together pretty smooth for me, except for the front and back windows. I had to fight those. They really didn't want to sit in there. I had to sand a few places. And then my back windshield is actually a thin piece of plastic because my back windshield broke in half. Like, it literally it snapped in half. So that happened. Luckily, Pops had a thin sheet there, so he saved that window. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been one, or we just had a huge line down the middle. But yeah, it just kind of, back windshield just snapped in my hand. Like, I didn't even put no pressure on it, didn't bend it, didn't do nothing. It just snapped. So it must have already been cracked and damaged or warped. Other than that, besides the front and back windows, this went together pretty easy for me. Show you the engine. You got the engine in there, battery done, reservoir tank, you got the one hose on. It's looking pretty good, pretty nice. The interior in there, I like how the interior turned out with the dark red floor and the bright red seats and sidewalls, door panels. I like making black cars, but I hate maintaining them because they collect dust like there's no tomorrow, and it's easy to see on them. Doesn't matter how many times I dust it off, it's just kind of magnetizes to it. I sit here and rub it off all day. That's why I usually don't like making black cars, but once in a while, it doesn't hurt. Show you the back end. The front and backs actually went together pretty nice. They just slid right in and held in place. There's a friction fit. Got the bumper on. This is what underneath looks like. I never painted that, so I just said forget it. But wheels are very nice. Mobius's tires and wheels are always really good. Oh yeah, both of these turn. One of them's really loose. I think it's this one. So, but this car turned out pretty nice. Once it's all dusted off again. Let's put it back in its box or in a display case so I don't have to dust it off again. Well, I hope you watched and enjoyed. If you did, thank you. Thank you for the support. Hit the like, hit the follow. I do have Instagram and TikTok. I usually put my stuff on there. Sometimes they go on there first before they go on YouTube because it takes me a little longer to edit all the videos and stuff. So enjoy the pictures at the end, and I will see you on the next.